We are about to do an NBA team tier list. As y'all see, the categories are probably winning the finals, contenders, decent, mid, trash, and shouldn't even be an NBA team. Y'all's favorite NBA teams are the Mavs, Hornets, Suns, Spurs, Clippers, Wizards. Oof, I'm praying for you, bro. Yeah, y'all on the YouTube, y'all follow the Twitch. If y'all want to be a part of these segments, join the Discord. Everything is pinned in the comments or in the description. Here we go, y'all. The Atlanta Hawks, 23 and 25. Ooh, 10 seed? Yo, they fell off. I thought they were good. The Trae Young trade kinda, like, why would you get CJ McCollum, bro? That dude is pretty mid, bro. The Hawks do have the Pelicans first round pick next year, which is definitely gonna be like a top 10 pick. I'm not going off their record this year. I'm just going off of like who's on the roster and what their future looks like type of thing. Dude, honestly, bro, I like Jalen Johnson. I'm gonna say the Hawks are decent or mid? I'm gonna say they're mid, bro. Celtics. All right, I hate the Celtics, bro. What do y'all think about the Celtics? Contenders? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I hate the Celtics, and this is a very biased take. I'm gonna say they're Mickey Mouse team. I'm gonna say contenders just because, like, they're still very good. I know the East is trash, so, like, people are probably taking them with a grain of salt. They're still very good without their best player. I gotta say they're contenders, bro. They somehow find a way to be really good every year. I hate the Celtics, but, you know, we can't let our bias blind us from the facts here, bro. Brooklyn Nets shouldn't even be an NBA team, bro. This franchise is actually in the gutter, bro. How the hell do you have a team with James Harden, Kyrie, and KD, and you can't do shit? If KD's foot wasn't on the line, they probably would have won the finals, bro. I'm going to be completely honest, bro. Charlotte Hornets, they have good young players. They're not, Evan, the Hornets are not decent, bro. Stop this bullshit, bro. They're trash, bro. They have good young talent. They just don't know how to put it together. They're trash. Like, bro, I saw this tweet the other day talking about the Hornets have, over like the last 10, 15 games or whatever, they had like the #1 offensive rating and still had a negative record in that span of games, bro. Do you know how ass you have to be for that to happen? Bulls, what do y'all think about the Bulls? Bulls are mid. Outside of the beginning of the season, I have not heard shit about the Bulls, bro. They're literally mid. Okay, the Bulls are literally mid, bro. Cavs. The thing about the Cavs is when they were 1 seed, I don't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago, whenever they gave us belt to ass, they choked in a playoff. Last year, because I remember Hallie shitted on them, bro. I don't think the Cavs are contenders, bro. They have the regular season record and a good enough team to be contenders, but they never put it together in the playoffs, bro. They're decent. Dallas Mavericks. Okay, here's the thing about the Mavs, y'all. The Luka shit really set them back, and the Luka shit was the stupidest thing they could have done. They're not trash, though. They're not trash because you got to think about this. AD's injured. I don't know why they traded for him considering the fact that he is literally always injured. Y'all got to remember, they still have Kyrie. Cooper Flag is obviously really good. They have Klay Thompson. That doesn't really move the needle, bro. I don't think the Mavericks are trash, bro, because we have not seen the Mavericks fully healthy this season. So if I'm being realistic here, what is AD's trade value? Do y'all know what Anthony Davis's trade value is? Like, because I heard he's a trade target, but he's also hurt. So if you're the Mavericks and you trade Anthony Davis, what are you expecting in return, bro? You probably just got to throw in, like, somebody who has a big contract to match AD's salary that's not, like, super great. And then maybe, like, a couple draft picks. So I think their future is lined up to be all right. I'm going to say the Mavericks are mid, though. I'm going to say they're mid. Nuggets, okay. Any team that Jokic is on is always a contender no matter what. Pistons. I know the Pistons are first in the East, but the East is trash. I don't think the Pistons are... I don't want to put them up here, bro. Realistically, the only teams that are going up here are the Spurs, Thunder, and maybe the Knicks. I think the Pistons are contenders, but I honestly, bro, I don't think they're going to make the finals. That's Kate and them. Are you serious, bro? What do y'all think about the Warriors? Jimmy ACL tear. Steph is averaging like 30 points a game, which is crazy. Trash except for the Curry bros. Dude, Seth Curry doesn't even touch the court, bro. Grandpa Curry going to find a way to. Yes, the 2022 NBA Finals where they beat the Celtics, that proved to me that Curry does not need a super team to win, bro. But I don't think I could put the Warriors at contenders, bro, because they are quite literally... They're a little bit above 500. They're honestly better than I thought. I gotta say they're decent, bro. I think if they could make a good trade for like Michael Porter Jr. or somebody that can replace Jimmy Butler, I would honestly move him up to contenders. I'm not going to sit up here and lie, bro. Because, dude, MPJ's hooping. I'm pretty sure he averages like 25 a game, shooting like 50% damn near. I want to see Curry get another ring. Honestly, I think the Warriors mindset is, okay, Curry has maybe like 5 or 6 years left. 5 or 6 is a stretch, but Curry's getting up there in age. We want to win him at least one more ring. So I think the Warriors are in that mindset of doing whatever they think they need to do. Like, they're not preparing for the future, bro. Whenever Curry retires, they're going to suck, hit that rebuild button. But I think they're just, I think they're trying to be contenders now. So I'm going to put them here for now. But if a trade goes down, whenever you are watching this video, if a trade goes down for somebody that averages at least like 20-something points a game, they're contenders in my eyes, bro. Rockets. What do y'all think about the Rockets, bro? I know they started off the season hot. Dude, honestly, I gotta say the Rockets are contenders. Pacers. Okay, see, we have to take this Pacers situation with a grain of salt because, and let me tell y'all why, bro. The Pacers are not trash, bro. We literally saw this last year. Tyrese Halliburton is a player that can make any team really good, bro. Because the Pacers damn near had the same exact roster besides like Miles Turner that they do this year, and they made the NBA Finals. Hallie is capable of leading a team to an NBA Finals. He literally proved that. And I know their record this year, it's not a testament to how good they actually are. Like, dude, they're 11-36, 14th in the East. So they're having a shitty year. If I'm the Pacers, I'm like, let's tank. Let's get a good pick. When Halliburton comes back, we're going to be right back where we were, bro. Halliburton is not getting traded, bro. I'm going to say the Pacers are decent. This year, they're bad. They're really bad this year, but think about this. Pacers finished the year one of the worst teams in the league, maybe the worst team in the league, right? Next year, they get a top 3 pick. You cannot go wrong with the top 3 picks in next year's draft, by the way, bro. This year's draft, I mean. You cannot go wrong with AJ, Carlos Boozer, or Darren Peterson, bro. Imagine the Pacers get a top 3 pick. Halliburton comes back next season. They're literally back to where they were before. Oh, I don't know about the finals because a lot of the stuff that happened on their finals run was like very lucky. But dude, if the Pacers end up doing that, bro, they're contenders, bro. And I'm sure they're going to go out and sign people too. Clippers. I'm going to be honest. I know they're old and Kawhi is like having one of the best seasons of his career. I'm going to say the Clippers are either mid or decent, bro. They're definitely not contenders. I'm going to say the Clippers, I'll say they're mid. Outside of Kawhi, James Harden, and Zubats, that roster is pretty freaking bad, bro. I think the Lakers are decent, bro. They did start off the season really hot. They're still 28-17. They're 5th in the West. This is pretty good, bro. This is pretty good, bro. They got Luka, LeBron, and Reeves, but I also feel like around the time LeBron came back is around the time Austin Reeves got injured. So we haven't seen all 3 of them play at the same time for a while. What do y'all think about DeAndre Ayton, bro? I'm going to keep it a bean. DeAndre Ayton's a bust, bro. Like, DeAndre Ayton is good, but he is not #1 overall pick good, bro. Technically, he's not a bust, but he's not living up to the #1 overall pick potential. There's no way you just said Wilt Chamberlain is the best big man that shoots threes, bro. I would like to see the Lakers win because I want to see LeBron win again. Every year, I always think the Grizzlies are going to be good, and they're just like, nah. I think the whole Ja Morant thing is where the Grizzlies' downfall is going to happen because Ja Morant clearly doesn't want to be there, and when somebody clearly doesn't want to be on a team, their trade value goes down because the team is just doing whatever they can to get them out of there, bro. I think the Grizzlies are set up. I don't even think their future's that great, to be honest. Shouldn't even be a team. Okay, they're not that bad, bro. I think the Grizzlies... Okay, if I'm being honest, bro, they have Jaren Jackson, who's good. They lost Desmond Bane. They're going to lose Ja Morant. I don't even know what they traded for Desmond Bane, bro. But they're going to lose Ja Morant and probably not get a lot of good things out of it. I'm going to say they're trash, bro. I know this is a little bit bold. I'm going to say the Grizzlies are trash, bro. KCP and 5 firsts for Desmond Bane? The Grizzlies have 5 firsts? All right, we got to move them up to mid, bro, because they're set up pretty nicely for the future. Miami Heat. We already know where we go. We got Tyler Hero coming back. We got Bam out. You already know, bro. The Heat are mid. Okay, if I'm being honest, bro, we are... We are in a bit of a... Actually, we've been winning recently. I'm going to say we're decent, bro. We're like on the bottom half of decent and like the top half of mid. Don't question me, bro. I support my team through thick and thin. Tyler Hero's not getting traded, bro. If I'm keeping it a buck, people know how good Tyler Hero is, but he gets injured a lot. And a lot of teams don't like that, bro. He's really good when he plays. He just doesn't play that much. But yeah, I'll always support my friend Tyler Hero no matter what.
Oh, I know, Randy. Stop playing. What up, Randy?
You inspire me and I love Tyler Hero. Thank you, Batman. I appreciate you, bro. Milwaukee Bucks. I'm going to say trash, bro. I know they have Giannis, but Giannis also got hurt again. If Giannis leaves, something tells me that they're not going to get what you would expect them to get for Giannis. Like, I feel like the whole... Y'all remember how Mikal Bridges got traded for like 5 first rounds or something? I feel like that whole method is patched, bro. Like, people saw how much he was going for, and then they tried to, like, value people too high, and I feel like it's coming back down, bro. Timberwolves, people are not going to like what I'm about to say, bro. I think if the Minnesota Timberwolves trade for a real point guard, they're contenders, bro. Ant is so overrated, bro. Anthony Edwards is better than any player that has ever worn a Hornets jersey. Anthony Edwards has clearly proven that he is capable of carrying a team to a deep playoff run. I love the Timberwolves, bro. LaMelo's better. Everybody laugh at him, bro. If you think LaMelo Ball is better than Anthony Edwards, you are actually an idiot. They have Rob Dillingham. They gotta trade him, bro. They don't use him right. They don't use him at all. Why are the Hornets trash? Tell me what about the Hornets is good, bro. Anthony Edwards is a go. I love Anthony. Honestly, bro, outside of Tyler Hero, my 2 favorite players are Anthony Edwards and Devin Booker. Pelicans. I'm gonna be honest, bro. The Pelicans should not even be an NBA team, bro. It's like, how do you have a somewhat decent roster every year and you always end up being like one of the worst teams in the league, bro? When it comes to sports, that entire city is a joke, bro. It was Willie Green. Okay, so tell me why Willie Green is not even on the team anymore and this is the outcome, bro. Dude, that front office is just full of a bunch of droolers, bro. New York Knicks. Contenders, bro. Contenders, bro. Honestly, I think the Knicks are going to be the team out of the East to make the finals. Thunder, probably going to win the finals if I'm being real, bro. I don't think much more needs to be said. Slide the Magic up there with Thunder, bro. The Magic are decent, bro. The Magic are decent, bro. Sixers, I feel like a starting lineup with Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Paul George, and whoever else they got, I don't think they're mid, bro. I feel like they're decent. They gave up on Jared McCain. I mean, he's been playing like shit this year. Super Bowl predictions, I think the Seahawks are going to cook the Patriots. You're a Knicks fan, but the Knicks need to step it up with trades. Yeah, I feel like the Knicks got to trade for like... They got to trade for a shooting, like a Drew Holiday or something, bro. I think the Sixers are decent, to be honest, bro. Suns, okay, bro. If I'm keeping it a buck, I just want y'all to look at the Suns roster for me. They have a really good, well, not really good, but they have a good record. It's literally Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Mark Williams, Grayson Allen. Dudes have stepped up. Like, Colin Gillespie stepped up a lot. Like, if you were to look at this roster and not see the record, y'all would think this team is, like, one of the worst in the league. The fact that they're doing this with, like, a mid team, I gotta give them credit, bro. Suns should be decent or mid. I think they're decent, bro. Trailblazers. What do y'all think about the Trailblazers, bro? If I'm keeping it a buck, bro, hear me out, y'all. People always have very, very low expectations for the Portland Trailblazers. And they're mid record wise, but like people expected the Trailblazers to be like one of the bottom teams in the league, bro. And for a stacked Western Conference, I'm going to keep it a bean, bro. The Trailblazers are honestly pretty good, bro. Because y'all got to think about this. Like, Denny is hooping. There's been a lot of people to step up. Like, Donovan Clingan stepped up. Caleb Love has been playing, well, not really good because he does chuck shots. But Caleb Love is one of those people nobody expected to even get minutes, bro. Like, look, he's 39% from the field is not that good. But he's going to improve, bro. I'm sure he's going to improve, bro. Denny's a flopper. I don't even watch the Trailblazers, so I wouldn't know. Y'all got to think about this. Like, the Trailblazers are realistically, they're probably going to trade Drew Holiday. I don't know what they're going to get for Drew Holiday. Maybe like young players, they might get draft picks. Whatever it is, they already have a Drew Holiday replacement on the team, bro. Scoot Henderson is coming back from injury this year, bro. People completely forgot about Scoot. So think about this. You replace Drew Holiday with Scoot Henderson, and then next year Dame comes back. They're gonna surprise people, bro. Scoot's a bust, dude. He is like in his 3rd year, bro. I think I'm gonna say they're mid, but give it a year and they're gonna be pretty decent. Kings, I'm gonna be honest, bro. That whole I don't remember if it was 2021 or 2022. Or maybe even 2023, whatever the year was, when Mike Brown came in and took them to the playoffs. I really thought the Kings were going to do something, bro. And now they're literally right back to where they were before, bro. Like, how do you have a team with Sabonis, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Dennis Schroeder, and Russell Westbrook, and you still suck? Whoever's running the front office for the Kings, bro, they got to go, bro. The Kings, they shouldn't even be an NBA team. Spurs, I'm putting them at the very top, bro. Probably win an NBA Finals. I honestly thought the Thunder were like a lock, but the Spurs season series record against them tells me something different, bro. Like, if it's a Western Conference Finals matchup and it comes down to these two teams, I'm going to keep it 100, bro. I got the Spurs winning. And I kind of hope the Spurs win because Oklahoma, the state of Oklahoma has no aura, bro. Raptors are amazing. They're the best team ever. They're decent. Yeah, I'd say the Raptors are decent. I don't think they're going to make a deep playoff run, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I feel like the Jazz, they have some very, very decent players. Like Keontae George, I hope he wins MIP. Lauri Markkanen should get traded. They're obviously bad right now, but I feel like if they make the right moves at the deadline, I feel like they could have a decent future. I just don't know why they have certain players on the team like Yusuf Nurkic and Kevin Love, bro. It seems like they're like going for a youth movement, but then they have like some unks on the team, bro. I'm gonna say they're trash, bro. And then the Wizards. Oh my gosh, bro. What do we think about the Wizards, y'all? Nurkic is good? No, I'm not. He's good. It seems like their direction is like a rebuild. But then you have like 30-year-olds on the team. Should never be a team. Yeah. See, if the Trae Young shit wouldn't have happened, the Wizards would have 1,000% been here. See, here's the thing about Trae Young. He took a pretty mid Hawks team to the Eastern Conference Finals in the year where he was doing all like the villain stuff against like the Knicks and all that. So like he's proven that he's capable of taking a team far. I don't know if he's still capable of doing that because he is hurt a lot and he's also older. I mean, I don't even think he's 30 yet. I'm just going to say the Wizards are trash because they have dudes like Alex Sarr he's been going under the radar, bro. Alex Sarr is good, bro. Keyshawn George is good. Who else do they have that people don't talk about? Trey Johnson is good. This is my final tier list. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all on the YouTube, y'all follow the Twitch. If y'all want to participate in these types of stuff, let me know what other tier lists I should do next in the comments. Y'all join my Discord. It is pinned in the comments and in the description. And subscribe to the YouTube.